Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, not only the start of a new week, but it is also Imbolc today. So what does that mean? It is Goddess Bridget ceremonies around her. So it's a new awakening. Goddess Bridget reminds us of our fertile ideas. It's the time now where in between winter solstice and spring equinox, it's right in the middle today. So we celebrate new life, we celebrate new ideas, what we want to bring into fruition, what we want to sow. Great time for cleaning your house, great time for getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you. Goes in with the Chinese New Year on Wednesday, which is nice. But today and tomorrow, Imbolc. And to do with releasing the old, coming away from the dark into the light. That's what she represents, Goddess Bridget. So you might want to have an altar with some snowdrops, white and green candles on it, represent new life. Great time getting jiggy if you want to get pregnant now, or if you're thinking about it. It's a good time to lay any fertile ideas there. And as the days start to get longer, slightly warmer maybe, here in the UK, then it represents the turning from that dark to light. The gods have the power when it is warm and when there is more sunlight, so it gives us a bit more power. So we start to grow our strength. We start to feel a little bit stronger and a little bit more focused on new things. We've survived the dark, harsh winter. That's what it's saying. You're halfway through to the spring equinox, but we're through the worst of the dark. But with all the changes in evolution, I'm not sure that we actually are, but that's what it's symbolic of. I think we've still got a good month there, but it's definitely getting lighter, isn't it? It definitely is getting lighter at the end of the day. It's, you know, it used to be dark at 4 o'clock, now it's getting till 5 o'clock, so you can feel it getting lighter. I will pull a card, but interestingly, Goddess Bridget would come under the Empress, and she was the card that I picked for the card of the day on my page this morning. So that was really interesting, just at random there. I'm receiving some new cards today, can't wait, some new cards today. So I can't even remember what they're called, but they'll be here, so tomorrow we'll be using those. But today I'm using the Chrysalis Tarot. So let's have a look at the Chrysalis Tarot for your daily messages. Oh, and don't forget, guys, if you want a card, please share, let me know that you've shared, and then I can pick somebody. So just an update on Gemma as well. She's not well at all, still not well, still in hospital. They found a lower lung infection yesterday because COVID just rips through your lungs, and today they think that she may have blood clots. So they've put her on thinning stuff for the blood clots, and yesterday they put on antibiotics some more. So she's on COVID antibiotics for COVID, and she's on antibiotics for this second lung infection, lower lung infection, and these thinning things. So she's not clever. Her oxygen is very low at the moment, but with everybody's healing and prayers, and with the doctors doing their magic, hopefully she'll start to pick up over the next day or two. So she's had it nearly, I think this is 10 days now, but she's quite bad with it. So just a little gem update there for those of you that know her, who've been watching the posts on Mystic Coffee Lounge there. Okay, let's have a look at our card for today. It is the Dreamer, and it is the Knight of Mirrors. So he represents to me Pisces. He can be a Pisces. So this could be a man of love. We've got Valentine's Day this month. This could be a man who's coming in charming, going to sweep you off your feet with promising you everything that you want, your heart's desires. But he's not very practical. So he might be very dreaming. He may come up with all these wonderful ideas, and then actually when it comes to it, he can't facilitate it. He can't do it because he's not grounded enough. He hasn't got that practical sense. He's all dreamy. So be aware of people today that come in and promise you the world. Be aware that actually, is it doable? Is it practical there? The Knight of Mirrors, which represents the Knight of Cups in the traditional deck, also is an indication of love coming to you, good news coming to you, hope and abundance there. So there is a good news card, but it's just saying don't bury your head in the sand. Make sure you're practical. But it does indicate that there's some positive offers on its way to you. but you may be thinking a little bit romantically or a bit emotionally. It's a nice healing card, it's a nice calming card, and it does have a positive spin to it there. It's quite a nice image there. I've not seen that one on that deck. He's like on his little mat, magical mat, and floating in the stars, which makes sense for the Knight of Cups there, the Knight of Mirrors. Okay, let's just have a little looky to see who's done me some shares. Not coming up. Does this every now and again, doesn't it? Let me see if I can turn it off and bring it in again. No, it's not doing it. So, Danny, I'm drawn to you, Danny. I'm going to pull a card for you. Danny Marie, let's have a look at a card for you, Danny. Here we are. It is the Four of Mirrors, Mermaid. Now, Danny, this card indicates that you might have been feeling a bit fed up lately. Who hasn't been? You might have been a bit bored. You might have been just a bit fed up, really. Discontented and emotionally dissatisfied. So a bit pissed off, really, this card. But what it indicates is, while you may want to retreat, while you may want to just lick your wounds or just like be fed up and think, I can't be bothered with anyone, that's okay just on a temporary measure, but not for a long time. So have a check in. Have you been sulking a little bit too much? Have you been pulling yourself away from people or situations more than normal? Because now it would say that it's in danger of becoming a bit of an issue. So pull yourself away temporarily, but if it's going on a bit longer, you need to think, I need to get out of this a little bit. Keep your ears and eyes open. It also indicates there's going to be some opportunities coming around you, but you may miss them, because if you're sulking, you might miss them. So keep your ears and eyes open for new things, and don't spend too much time in that place of pissed off, really. There is something on its way to you. There is some good news on its way to you there, Danny. So that is your little message. And we're going to have a quick look at the mystic messages today. So think of a question. Have you thought of a question? This is your mystic message. Oh, it looks like it's on money. Oh, okay. It's not really working out, hun. Back to the drawing board and re-look at your finances. So if you've been thinking you want something, if you've been thinking, I'm going to sneeze. If you've been thinking, actually, I would fancy doing this, fancy doing that, maybe you need to just check in with your finances before you actually go ahead doing it. And even though this is a finance card, it can imply any area. So if there's something you've been thinking about doing, it's like, just have a little check. It's not saying no, but it's just saying have a little check in to make sure that you can either afford it, or that it is doable and it is practical and you've got all your resources around you there, rather than just going head first into something and then realising you haven't got all the resources to do it. All right, my lovelies, have a fabulous Monday. Whatever your plans are, enjoy the energy of Goddess Bridget and the Imbolc celebrations today. New things, clean your house. Think of something that you're going to start to plant. That is what the energy is about, planting new seeds down. So by the time the spring comes, they all come up there. And being reborn, it's a reborn energy today. I have created a little Imbolc tarot spread. So it is on an earlier post, or it's on my page. You can have a little go at that if you want, for a little bit of fun. And I'll be back tomorrow morning, Tuesday, for some more readings. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.